Morning, hope you are well. Welcome back, and welcome if it's your first viewing of our channel. Monday morning. We've had a thunderstorm late yesterday afternoon. The weatherman at the moment, he's as confused as everyone else as to what's going on, I think. They sort of had a rain forecast and they didn't, and then it came in fair bit of thunder and that. I don't know what it was, 5 o'clock, something like that, yesterday afternoon. And we sort of watched it on the radar, and it looked like it was going to run around to the north of us, and the sun was shining, and next thing the sky opened up. So in about, I don't know, 3/4 an hour now, we had 20 mil here at home. Quite a lot of wind. I'm just going to go for a buzz around now, just see what's going on, make sure there's no damage. To the north at our other place, Sarah messaged her brother, he's neighbour around there, so he's had, I think, 33 at one block, and at his home the gauge was full of leaves, so he doesn't know what he had around there, but anyway, so I think we've had 33 or 35 or possibly more. The storm went round to the north, so so there's going to be more around there, around where we were spraying, if you watched the last one. So, a little bit of damage, nothing major. Gust of wind, she's blown the back wall out of the old shed here. Never mind the crap, I think everyone's got a shed like this where just bits and pieces and everything get chucked in there. We do have a bit of a plumbing issue at the back here that we need to sort out to stop the water running through the shed, so we might get onto that, but it's just a case of this iron will be held on with nails, so I'd say it's just the nails have blown out with the wind. The wind had to go somewhere, so it found the weakest point, so we'll get that screwed back on. Hasn't done any damage to the tin, it's just blown the tin off the wall, so anyway, we'll get that sorted. Truck this morning's got to go in for a roadworthy if I can get it out. Just its annual inspection, so I'm just going to have a quick buzz around. It's still pretty early, and I'll just check the oil and give it a wash. It should be pretty right. Brakes may need adjusting, but we'll just see how we go with that one, but should pass all right, I think. Give it a wash since harvest, and hasn't had a wash since harvest, so we'll give it a wash and blow the cab out and that sort of stuff, but generally I think it should be pretty right. They generally just check brakes and suspension bushes and that sort of stuff. In the past we've had to replace this tyre rod arm and that sort of stuff, so I don't mind it getting it done because I know the truck's safe. I know how to drive a truck, and I'm slowly learning my way around it, but mechanically, if it was a header, or as I've said in the past, header or tractor or something like that, I'd know what's going on. But when you've got other people, staff driving it and that, it's good to have it roadworthy and know that it's safe when they're in it, and and is travelling on the road with other people. So anyway, we'll go and have a squeeze, look around and see how much water's lying about. Just checking the lambs, see how they're going, make sure they're alright. And now they're going for feed. They'll be right here for a bit yet. So we'll probably get them to the end of the week or thereabouts, and then we might move around again. I think I did mention we're going to cut the main pivoter loose and for hay. Probably let Wednesday go through, and then we'll do that. But they're sort of not going to go hungry here anytime soon anyway, which is a good problem to have. Morning. So you've rolled into another day. Truck passed the inspection, no worries, which was good. Just needed a brake. One of the brakes needed adjusting up, which the kind men at the RCA were kind enough to do that for me while I had it over the pit, so that was good. And came back, had an appointment with the accountant yesterday afternoon, so just in with her. So That all went to plan, which is always better. Even that's almost better than putting the truck over the pits when stuff with the accountant goes to plan. But anyway, that's all right. Just up here, we're about lunchtime now. Come up to check the rice, and I'm just in the ute, so I'm walking around a little bit, having a look at it. Yeah, just making sure that water levels are good. And yeah, still talking rain again tomorrow, so we'll just have to monitor that as it goes if we don't get bogged here. Yeah, so just trying to keep the water level as high as we can. Just again, the water's a bit of is an insulator for the rice in that, the head forming in the stalk, so we're sort of at microspore now. So yeah, sort of, not that it's a lot cooler today, or not a lot cooler, it's 25 degrees here on the ute at the moment, but the wind is up today. So yeah, just making sure this is sort of pretty important time for it. So but yeah, the days are ticking away. It's the middle of Jan, so Miranda's coming back tomorrow. She's going to have a look at the rice and the corn. Got a neighbour that's just junction of the rice and the corn. Yeah, got a neighbour that sent me a Snapchat. He's got some grubs that are sort of in the cob. I haven't actually had a look. Miranda did come and have a look last week, but I never heard from her, so I assume everything was alright, so she'll just keep coming back and checking that. My understanding is with the grubs is when they're sort of in the, I sort of call it the sheath, where the cob develops, where the cob grows. Once they're sort of in there's not a hell of a lot you can sort of do with them as far as the sort of chemical, because they're hiding. They've got the cover. Chemical can't actually get at them. So anyway, we'll just suck and see that one how it goes. Corn still using moisture, depending on what the weather does tomorrow. Yeah, we might sort of water it again towards the weekend. But yeah, once this change goes through, the guys, we're going to cut one of the pivots, cut the pivot to loosen. And yeah, just this dryland stuff will keep shuffling the lambs around on it. So yeah, no, it's a little bit happening, but yeah, it's not too bad at the moment. Just come down. We've got a bit of contract hay on the ground now. We're talking rain again tomorrow, so the guys want to get in a bale. I'm not too sure whether the moisture's going to be the moisture's going to be a bit high, but they're using it. It's down in dairy blocks, so they're using it pretty much as we'll press it, so it's not going to get stacked in the shed or anything like that. But yeah, we'll just come down and get Brendan. We've got the big tractor, got the Fent on the baler, so we're using the isobus through the fence screen, so I just wasn't 100% sure how to set it up, so I just came down to give them a hand, and then yeah, I'll hang about here till I punch a few out, and we'll probe a couple and just see what they're like. bale off then. You might not have been able to hear that, but yeah, this will fall out the back in a minute. See out the side, show you that. See how that's got a, you might not, yeah, you can see the dark spot on the side of that bale. So this is one of our bales that's been in the baler for, might be able to hear me, sorry, this is one of our bales that's been in the baler for however long since we did hay last, and you can see the side of the bale's got hot with the pressure on it in the bale. That side's alright, but yeah, it will get hot and it will self-combust. So anyway, we might have to know for future. You can see the top of the bale's dark too, so yeah, in future we might make sure, especially this job where the moisture might be a bit high, yeah, we'll make sure we get the bale out, we don't leave it in the baler, because yeah, it might end in tears if we're not careful. Alright, you got a couple out. Let's see what the magic number is. You can see it. What is it? It's only 12%, so that's plenty dry enough. We might even be on a fraction on the dry side. Anyway, they feel alright, they've got plenty of weight in them anyway. So yeah, we'll get into it. It's a bit crazy because it's only been, was cut Friday, had a shower of rain on it yesterday, and today's Tuesday. So 14 on this side, so pretty well perfect really. There is a bit of humidity around. Yeah, I think we might even be a fraction dry on top, but sort of in the windrow it's probably pretty good. So anyway, we'll get into it. So surprisingly the moisture's alright, so we're going to get into it. It's about 1:45. Yeah, put a few bales here, which will be good. So 3 or 4 hours you should have it done. There's about 20 hectares I think here roughly. Yeah, so no, it's going to work out alright. Talking, probably wake up in the morning and it'll be raining, I think, is the forecast. So yeah, sort of get in the bale, but yeah, the moisture's around that 12-14%, so it's plenty dry enough. Home sweet home again. Till next time. So we ended up, I think Brendan ended up with 130 odd bales down there, which is good. This was quite a bit down there. See what the weather does. We'll, as I spoke earlier, we're gonna cut our 40 hectares here under the irrigator, and yeah, we'll bale it as well. We've got a pair of hay around us now, so if anyone's looking for some hay to buy, we've got a bit of a mixture, some cereal hay and rye and vetch and lucerne. So anyway, yeah, so depending on what the weather does, they're talking 10 mil tomorrow, 12 mil or something, so which could turn into 30 mil. Mightn't be anything at all. Yeah, just the way the thunderstorms are at the moment. So yeah, so just more spraying and that sort of stuff coming up. So yeah, no, just ticking along. We'll start and do a bit of ground prep for winter crop. So we've got spreader trucks teed up to come and spread lime. Boys are going to start and do some fire breaks. We've got a bit of multi-disking to do, some of the canola stubbles, so we'll look at possibly hiring a multi-disc, I think, or a bigger multi-disc. So we'll just see what happens there, and got a fair bit of contract spraying to do down at the big dairy farm, so we'll get to that. Yeah, once we finish ours, we've still got a couple hundred hectares of our own to do, a bit more than that, 250 hectares, so hopefully, weather permitting, we can get that tidied up this week. So anyway, thanks again for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, we'll catch you on the next one. Ta-da!